When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire. He cut off the heads of 130.
Hey everybody, Jerry Williams, aka Greater Sapien here. Thanks for stopping by. Today we look at numbers 158 and 159 of Eric Dubay's 200 Proofs the Earth is Not a Spinning Ball. Number 158 says, if gravity magically dragged the atmosphere along with the spinning ball Earth, that would mean that the higher the altitude, the faster the spinning atmosphere would have to be, turning around the center of rotation. In reality, however, if this were happening, then rain and fireworks would behave entirely differently as they fell down through progressively slower and slower spinning atmosphere. Hot air balloons would also be forced steadily faster eastward as they ascended through the ever-increasing atmospheric speeds. Which leads to 159. If there were progressively faster and faster spinning atmosphere, the higher the altitude, that would mean that it would have to abruptly end at some key altitude where the fastest layer of gravitized spinning atmosphere meets the supposed non-gravitized, non-spinning, non-atmosphere of infinite vacuum space. NASA has never mentioned what altitude this impossible feat allegedly happens, but it is easily philosophically refuted by the simple fact that vacuums cannot exist connected to non-vacuums while maintaining the properties of a vacuum. Not to mention the effect such a transition would have on a rocket spaceship would be disastrous. So this is what we have here. We have claims that say, if this, then that, then this here. Building straw men out of straw men, and then claiming the problem is with the accepted model. Now, I already mentioned in the last video that the Earth's atmosphere is spinning due to friction and momentum. So let's look at what Dubay claims would be the consequence of these mechanisms. That would mean the higher the altitude, the faster the atmosphere would have to be turning. Says who? Dubay seems to think that the accepted model says that the atmosphere is a solid mass connected to the Earth, when in actuality, it is a fluid. So instead of the Earth and atmosphere rotating the way Dubay claims, which would be like this, the accepted model is more like this. Now, just as I have mentioned before, this is another circumstance of Dubay trying to isolate a single factor about the Earth while ignoring the fact that there are numerous factors at play when it comes to the dynamics of the atmosphere. Now, given the fact that 158 is a complete inaccurate assumption about the mechanism involved with the atmosphere, 159 can be completely dismissed without discussion. The if it is based on was wholly made up by Dubay. There's nothing else to say. You made all that shit up.
That's my job. That's what I do. I don't lose. I win. Is there no one on this planet to even challenge me?
Maybe you came by to congratulate me on last night's victory.